Narva. The attack is roughly aimed.
So, for the recording, as your host Miley Startled, and we're playing the DLC mission Clash at Narva for Scorched. Yep, so far I've been enjoying the levels. It's been a pleasant change from Tavis Slaughter. It's a bit more forgiving compared to what was the Finnish campaign. But in this case, the German one appears mostly defensive in so far because it's sort of late war. But really, I've been enjoying it. I've been just enjoying more content and more missions from the Gates of Hell devs. In this case, we've got to go recon and force. And after we recon and force, I think we've got to go into defensive action. It's a pretty fun level. Indeed, we could be walking into a trap. Spoilers, we are. Yeah, looking good so far. I mean, the missions are different, so most missions start off pretty tactical, then develop into sort of large-scale combat. So the first thing we do is select all our troops, move them up, and we move up on the right flank, which is the quieter flank, the flank where we don't die. It's not a good day in 1944 for the Germans. Yeah, the one thing I do think is like the actual combat is really nice with the infantry in that, but the micro void is awful. So I generally turn on free movement after a period because it's a nightmare having to micro all of these troops while moving forward. And because in for medium difficulty your troops are really quite squishy, you can die and lose most of your troops in seconds. So you can be rather careful of how quickly you move up, especially with your supporting vehicles, because all it takes is one good APC hit and then you're sort of dead. Luckily, the Germans start off in this level with really good troops, which are really accurate, so we should be pretty good. You can see here, that's why we have problems with this level. Come on, baby. Knock that tank out. I will do it for you because I do not trust you to actually succeed at this. There we are. So this is a pretty tactical part where you've got to move up slowly, and as long as you move up slowly, you don't have too bad a time. Get that sweet, sweet intel. And then immediately run away. So that's the sort of the four-player mission. So if you want your tactical part, that is where you get your tactical part. This is the fun part. That's if you can get the mission to fire. There we are. Okay, so our little officer wanders off. Goodbye, Commander. Soviets will no doubt accelerate their plans. Yes, you are correct. Soviets will in fact accelerate their plans, and pain will be had by all. And so this is sort of how they're doing things in this in the DLC. They start off with this sort of tactical movement, then of course it grows into going big. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just going to go back over here. Medic. Move over. Save the game for the impending nightmare. And there we have some Land Lease Churchill Mark II on incoming, followed by KV-1 and a T-34. Of course, as the mission progresses, things are only going to get worse. Our first tank of the day, moving down, is the Churchill. Followed by the T-34, quite literally obliterated. And then our right flank, the KV-1. That's fine, that's dead. What's this babby little tank? Oh, that's the T-70 Aquatic. Yeah, no one cares about that. Hoping that will blow up their tracks, but I guess not. But that works, I'll take that. Look and make sure you always keep an eye on those flaks, make sure they've always got ammo. If they ain't got ammo, you're pretty much done for. But I'm pretty well equipped in terms of making sure everyone has supply right now. The thing that really destroys on these defensive maps is if you're not getting your sort of supplies into to your defensive weapons, or if your defensive weapons get a bad shot and then you're sort of done for. Lovely looking cook-off. Oh no. Should never use British tanks. Never use British tanks in the war. That's why I gave them to the Russians. This is such a good position because it's in a kill zone, so they've got to like peek over to get shot at. what they need is infantry and sort of tank support, but they just haven't brought enough infantry to bear this yet. I just love the sound the 8mm packs make. By the 88mm. These beautiful machines. Okay, who we got next? This is when I start bringing out the big guns, the SC-152. It shouldn't be too bad early on, especially now that I put down mines and that, but will get progressively worse. I think depending on the difficulty is this time between each offensive, because I played this one easy initially to see what the get levels would be like, and there was big spaces in between offensive actions. So I suspect if you played in a harder difficulty, you'd be getting much more frequent assaults. But eventually it does get worse and worse as you get slowly pushed back. This is my favourite part. They decided to bring out the M3s. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, why would you bring out the M3s? Why? That wasn't a good idea. Nice flank attack. Like, they don't, it hasn't even got a proper angled arm on the top. These little, or what they used to be called, pressure cookers, weren't they? Because it's like you just get obliterated in them. Though this one is tanking rather well. Well, it was, and now it's dead. And the next tanks. What they should do is like a proper human wave level where there's just nothing but massive infantry assault by Russians, and it's just about sort of running out of ammunition and slowly getting pushed back. Whereas it's sort of the mass tank pushes, as long as you've got good angles and your armour's well supplied, you should be pretty safe. I'm a bit worried about that Churchill unless it's died. Oh, okay, it's died. Alright, medics. Medics. The tanks are getting closer. I'm glad you guys can see things, because I can't. Oh, medic. Alright, where's the medic? Medic up. Shit. That's a good artillery strike. Hit directly. Good, just still firing. I don't care about that then. I was wondering why these troops were there, then I remembered that I had used them for something. They needed to reload. Get everything out. If you can. Okay, we have plenty of AA, we should be able to knock that down pretty easily. Yeah, go away. Hold on, little tank that could. Hold on. A little pack that's going to hold off the entire Soviet Red Army. That's a shame. Okay, you did your jobs, run away. Now we're doing pretty well here. Pretty solid defensive line. Although that should not be moving up that way. It's one way ticket to dying, but hey ho. And now I suspect the mines have mostly paralysed the enemy, making it rather easy for me to move forward. So I want you to be about here, that's it. There we go. So what have we got coming up? Nothing, that tank appears to not be moving anymore. Okay. I can hear explosions from mines going off, which I find rather funny. Bring this supply over to this tank, this pack. Who's it trying to hit? Let's go. Oh, I was trying to actually hit the AA point. Hey, fine, you want to try and hit that, you go straight ahead. The first time I played this, I almost got overrun because my tanks got immediately blown up by AA. Okay, plane, let's see how you perform. Badly, you perform badly. And the pilot landed next to the flak in question. Probably don't want to go YOLOing flak cannons, I'll be real with you, Chief. You could of course set it up here, but I would not recommend it. Stuff. You don't really kill a lot of these tanks, you just sort of immobilise them. Now let's take a look at our line. It's quite a thin line, but it does the job, you know. Better than what I had last time. These guys will die to one hit. As demonstrated, we almost lost our front lines. That leading to this literal trail of death. I do like how everything on the map is persistent as well. See, levels like this. How I tend to find levels like this in Call to Arms or the Men of War games is if you prepare ahead, the level is extremely easy. But if you are unsure what's going on, you can quickly get obliterated. God, this IS needs to die. It's just being shocked to death right now. Please. The IS-2 never disappoints me. You can just see the amount of pings off. Ricochets. Like, half of my weapons can't pen, and then there's that one, like, pack that immediately pens and blows up. Are you dead or out of ammo? You're out of ammo. Okay, let's go. Ammo, you back up. Ammo, you back up. And ammo, you back up. The game is starting to lose a little bit of frames. Don't die. And then we need to go find another supply hub. Let's go over here. Get that supply. And send it over. Oh no! Please don't blow this one up as well. I've only got one left. Oh, they're just throwing shit at us now. Which one are you going for? That's why we've got this on standby. Literally brought you for that sole purpose, to keep that tank alive. And now they're throwing out infantry. This is why I think it's getting a bit worse, because now they've got spotting on me. No! Over here. Medics. That wasn't fair. That was not very fair. Thankfully I've still got one tiger left, so it's not that bad, but... And we do get reinforcements after this minute's up, but... I mean, there's not a lot you can do when you put all the AA up, and it's still not enough. If I can get this back, I doubt it, but I might be able to get it out. No, is the answer to that. I have no idea what these guys are doing. Let's go! Go forward! That's your own fault, I'm not reviving you. I've given you so many orders to move forward. Petty medics don't auto-heal. Push, damn you, push. Oh no. I'm gonna be guessing that's the thing that caused the pain. Swarm it, boys. Swarm that AA position. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Hopefully that's the artillery dead. Which I think it is. Now it's a case of moving up that tank. Okay, this is where we kill it. Bum rush it, boys! Well done. I'm proud. And then that leaves a couple more to blow up. I don't know where you guys are going, but if any of you guys got any AT, I would much appreciate it. Bit of a nightmare, this final part, because the tanks. It does become an infantry slog at this part, but not in the world, because the tanks aren't that bad because they haven't got machine guns. So as long as you clear the infantry first, and eventually you might as well just use infantry waves because it's better than constantly getting blown up by enemy airstrikes. One of those levels that is as hard as you make it, really. But still, an absolute slog. I was looking at look at the carnage. Just blown up ISs. Carnage. Although I took a lot of damage myself. But that wasn't really fair. Like, I lost one tank to literally bad luck. But still, a pretty fun level. I think, yeah, it's as easy as you make it, really. It's one of those levels that progressively easier the better you do. But if you do bad at the start, it can be a proper slog. But I'm glad they do give you like a rather healthy amount of points. To be fair, you probably don't need tanks for this because you can just repair so much, but it's just a time saver. Like, I could, instead of played it safe, just repaired like half of these IS-2s and just come rolling in, but I thought it'd be a bit easier and more enjoyable just to push troops in. Still, pretty fun experience. Let's head back to the next mission.